What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Down South Adventures. Now, here in North Carolina, we got hit pretty hard by Hurricane Helene, so we are without cell service and we're without power. We're without power because that tree is leaning on all the lines. So they're not going to get out here for like another 3 or 4 days probably to fix that. So we have no power, no internet. We're trying to keep our food cold. We've got our Blue Eddy in the house. It's doing all it can to keep the fridge running. So what else have we got today to get us through this disaster, babe?
So we have had this ALLPOWERS power bank, the S300, sitting on our counter for about a week or two. And what a perfect time to set it out and get a review on it. Not only is it a power bank, but we also have solar to charge the bad boy. So
stay tuned. Show us what we've got.
all right, so first of all, just in case you happen to catch our mess, please excuse our mess. Helene showed us no mercy, and it's a disaster out here. So we have the ALLPOWERS S300 portable power station, as well as a 100-watt solar panel.
That's a big boy.
It is. Let's get it opened up and see what all comes with the power station.
So something to note, if this thing is not charged, babe, from the factory, we're probably going to have to try to use the solar today to actually charge it so we can use it tonight.
Absolutely. Let's see. Trash, please.
Trash.
All right, so you get a nice little bag, which is kind of cool.
Our Blue Eddy didn't come with a bag, and
power station didn't come with that.
It cost a lot. So this is a smaller power station. It's basically, I think, like 100 milliamp.
So first of all, it's very light. I love how cute and compact it is.
It is adorable.
So a couple of things. You've got the regular house plugs here. It looks like we're gonna have flashlights here on the front of both. DC AC buttons. Wireless charging on the top, so you can put your phone down. The handle lays down nice and flush, so if you wanted to stack something on top of it, or to stack it. Here are the inputs. So this, I imagine, is where the solar is going to go.
Yeah, I would say solar.
We also have the DC here.
DC. Nice.
And then USB-C and USBs, and then DC output.
Nice. It is so small and cute. It's adorable.
It really is.
So, guys, the plan for this is, because this isn't something you would like run a fridge for. It would probably run a fridge for like 4 to 6 hours, maybe longer. But so it's not something like that. This is going to be for, well, I'm trying to convince her to let me run the TV and the DVD player with it to at least watch a DVD tonight.
Yeah, he's trying to entertain himself with our power sources instead of preserving power, since we have no idea when our power is going to be back on. All right, so here's the solar panel. Let's get it out. First of all, let me say, I love how the bags and how compact
What are these, carabiners?
they make.
Nice.
They've made this whole set. I mean,
wow, yeah.
I mean, I haven't got into what all these are, but now we can put all of this in this little pouch, and it's going to carry everything. There's plenty of space for that, plus whatever this stuff is.
That's all the connectors for the
looks like
solar.
they have sent us some carabiners to be able to, I guess,
hang the solar
or whatever we need to do. Trash.
I guess that's so you can trickle charge other batteries with the solar.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this will be, I guess, what we plug the battery into. Maybe. I guess we'll see once we get in here.
And so, was the battery charged?
No. It's not coming on at all.
Nope, she's dead. So the only power we're gonna have tonight is whatever the sun gives us. Oh man.
I guess
I don't know.
Yeah,
we're gonna test out the solar for sure, because if it gets any power.
Lots of connectors.
So guys, if you wanted to plug something else to the solar panel, I think they've given you every plug in the book. So that's pretty awesome.
And let's roll this bad boy out. All right, so to start, the plug. There's lots of places to plug it in right here. I guess like for the USB, USB-C maybe.
And you know that could charge phones and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There's a pouch there for that.
I'm gonna have to get back. They're gonna see our messy Helene patio. Wow, that is a much bigger panel than I thought it was gonna be. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could lay that across the fire pit and
See what it brings.
see what we can get on that kind of day.
All right, so let's clean everything off and get ready to set it up and see if it starts taking on some power.
All right.
Okay, so we have this fire pit in the middle of our patio, and there's absolutely no shade. So when the sun comes, it comes from back here, and it goes straight over. This place is blazing hot all the time. So
And the
this
sun is there.
is a perfect place to put the solar panel to try to capture as much sunlight as possible.
And we got our little cooking grate to sort of help hold it up. Hey, are we getting some sun, babe? Is the world, the universe gonna look out for us and do the right thing?
All right.
So is that the right cord out of all the cords to hook this thing up with?
Yeah. So we're going to put
Yellow into input.
this one here,
Easy peasy.
and then same thing here. Uh-oh.
Hey,
I
it
heard
already
something.
did something. Here, you want to take the remote down, the camera down there?
I don't think it's gonna be enough to.
But I did hear a beep. Okay, it is beeping, so it's getting some kind of, oh, it is charging. You can see it. Barely. Put your hand way over it, and you can see.
Oh, I see. In the shadow.
Yeah, if you put it in the shadow, you can see that it's
Can I
charging.
see that? Let's see.
And that's probably a good place for the battery so it don't get so hot.
Let's see if we can get it down there. Yeah, it's definitely charging. It's starting to take on. Y'all can see just a little bit there
All right.
in the sun, so it makes it a little bit challenging.
Yeah. So I'll just leave it there out of the sun. And nice. Yeah, I can see it charging. I can see
Yeah.
it moving from here.
Yeah, the little battery is filling up, filling up, filling up. So yeah.
All right, so guys, it is 1:17. I say we come back out in, what do you think, 5 hours, 4 hours? See where it's at?
Yeah.
That was so easy. Like, a lot of solar is so hard to use, but that was just literally a plug and a plug. And this thing is so nice. Like, the packaging, the build quality, how it feels.
Yeah, it's so compact. Like, you know, once we fold all this up and, you know, all the other pieces that go to it, I mean, yeah, so now all I'm gonna do is just take all these pieces and just stick them in this nice little compact bag, and everything
Has a place,
has a place.
which means you're a fan.
I'm a huge fan.
And honestly, we could probably use those carabiners and hang that panel on the fence or anywhere like that if we needed to.
Yeah, especially in the mornings,
yeah.
because in the mornings the sun is coming from those trees over there and shooting directly in. So
Yeah.
hang it there in the mornings, and then we can move to there when it's midday.
Yep.
So yeah.
So we're gonna be using this battery for the next 4 days until that tree is moved off the power lines.
So, very nice.
When it was shady, it was pulling 5 watts, and now that the sun is coming out, she's looking to see what it's actually pulling. We've got that cloud cover, it keeps going in and out, but at one point we did get up to 10 watts.
10 watts.
So so we'll see how long it takes after about dinner time.
Okay, so while this is charging, just to kind of give you guys some insight, this is a 288 watt hour unit. However, depending on how large of a unit you're utilizing, it may drain it faster than that. For instance, you can typically charge a cell phone for 45 to 50 hours. A laptop, a 60 watt laptop, will make it 3.5 to 4 hours. A large camera, like a professional camera, 20 to 23 hours. A 50 watt fan will make it for 5 to 6 hours. A 30-watt light bulb will make it 8 to 9 hours. And then while you can charge this thing, and it may stay charged longer, it is recommended to recharge it every 90 days. Now, something else that I can't clearly show you today because we don't have power and we don't have internet service and we don't have LTE service of any kind, is that this unit also comes with an app, which I cannot wait to try out. The app will allow you to monitor the type of power usage that it is that is being utilized. Off. Hold, please. Off. Off, off, off. The amount of power being utilized at any point in time. So if you have this sitting somewhere, let's say that you're using your car refrigerator with this battery, and it does say that you can use a car refrigerator on it. Car refrigerator about 40 watt, about 6 to 8 hours. So if you are using your car refrigerator and you're out and about, you can use your app to be able to monitor how much power you have left on that battery so that you can stay on top of it.
Yep.
So I think that's going to be really cool. It's really going to be what sets this unit apart from other units that we have looked at, is to be able to use that smart app along with it.
Because a lot of times when we carry these in the cars, we put them down in cupboards, kind of away from things, out of the way. And so then to find out how much power they have left, you know, you're digging through, moving stuff. And so it's gonna be neat to open the phone and be able to see, especially if, say, I've got this running a fridge in the driveway in my Jeep and I'm in the house. I can just keep check on the battery. So that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. You act like that's you're familiar with that situation.
Well, it's gonna happen because we just ran the battery down in my Jeep with the fridge.
Plugged into the Jeep.
Plugged in straight into the Jeep.
Had we had this to plug it into, we could have monitored it throughout the night, throughout the day, and said, well, our battery needs some charge. We need to plug up the satellite or the solar or something of that nature. So real excited to check out that app once we get some service.
All right, guys, you can kind of see that. We got interrupted from testing this thing as far as solar goes. So right now you can see it is at about 11% battery. So we've got this set back out on the little car in the driveway, and we're gonna see, it's about 1 o'clock. So we're gonna see how much we can capture from like 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock when the sun goes away. And like I said, right now it's at 11%. It's actually all the way up to 12% now, so it's already got some. Nice. The sun is about to go down. Let's check this out and see what we got. Can we see? Boom. That says 100%, guys. I don't know if you can see that. So it is 6:30, so that's been charging from basically a little before 1 to 6:30, and it is full. So if you're wondering how long it takes to charge, that's how long. Nice. And that thing is just so cool.
Yeah, love the kit in general. It's real easy to pack up. You know, we have another solar panel that we never ever use just because it's very big, it's very bulky, it's heavy.
Yep.
So the way that this packs all together nicely and it's real lightweight and easy to tote, I love it.
All right, guys. So that is basically the review of the ALLPOWER S300. Now, I'm gonna be a little honest. We've sat on this thing for a long time. It's been on our shelf. We haven't used it. Once Hurricane Helene hit, we actually needed an extra battery, so we were damn glad that we had it sitting there. So what I have noticed is that now when I go to the website to look for the S300, they have an S300 Plus. So it's actually a little more powerful than this, but it's the same price, same basic form and function with a few extras. So I would definitely not hesitate to look for this battery. What we love about it is our other battery is big and clunky. This is easy for us to carry around inside a camper, wherever we want to set up and give us some power. During an emergency, it's keeping our communication, our little Midland two-ways, it's keeping those charged, our phones, radios, you name it. This right here, it's just a pretty awesome little piece to have. I will say this solar panel, out of every solar panel we've tested, I think this is my favorite.
Absolutely.
The form and function of it is fantastic. I was honestly shocked when I put this thing out at almost 1 p.m. and it had 10% battery on this thing. By the time I went and got it at sundown, it was at 100%. So you're looking at 4 to 5 hours to completely recharge this in the sun. That's an easy day at camp. So, and again, the entire panel just folds up so small back into itself. So it's not an extra bag you have to put it in. It is the bag. So I am definitely a fan of this all-power setup, and I'm probably gonna look at these guys for a much larger system now that our current battery is failing. So if you don't mind, leave in the comments what power station you would like to see us get, because we are in the market for a new one, because the Blue Eddy EB70's got some age on it and now it's not holding a charge very long. So let us know that in the comments. Babe, you got anything else to add about this?
Well, he mentioned Hurricane Helene, and we've been working in Western North Carolina doing relief work, and there's so many people without power 3 weeks into Hurricane Helene, and these would be just the perfect setup for those people to just have on site, to be able to charge their charge their phones, charge their batteries, charge their radios, charge laptops, computers. So, you know, even if you're not an outdoorsy person or a camping type person, this would be perfect for your prepping setup just in case of an emergency for power outages. So.
And honestly, I think that it is also powerful enough to run small Starlink systems. So that
CPAP machines.
Yeah, CPAP.
Yep.
Those are all things that have been in dire need in these emergencies. And this one you can get it without breaking the bank. So I think it's perfect. So with that being said, as always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And you want to finish the close, because I don't remember what you say.
And be sure to follow the channel if you want to catch more adventures from Down South Adventures. Thanks so much for watching.
See you guys.